Can you define hustle culture?
It's all these entrepreneurs trying to push like, or it's the fact that a 9 to 5 is not enough. Like you working 40 hours a week is not enough, or you got to find a second hustle in the weekends. You got to make millions. You got to really make something of yourself, and you got to work as hard as you can to kind of get that. That's what I think a hustle culture is, like work over everything else.
And where do you think that stems from?
I think it stems from a couple things. One for sure, I think, is because of the increase in cost of living.
Yeah, 100%. Especially from the cities that we from.
Yeah,
right.
Cost of living proportionate to like how people's wages and whatnot. I think
how we're getting paid.
People are just a lot more disadvantaged now versus in the past. So they got to hustle. They have to have a second job. People with second jobs are it's kind of the norm now. I see a lot more and more. You know, and then also a lot of it's, I think, driven by social media. And all those people trying to sell their courses and stuff, and you're kind of being pushed capitalism. So I think those three, like the social media part, I think it's just, you're seeing a lot more of it. You're seeing a lot more of it, and you're comparing yourself to a lot more people, and you want to get yourself.
I think that's the biggest like driving factor.
Yeah, the social.
You know what I mean? It's like before there were. I'm sure like in like every period in life there was always a hitter. There was always someone who had more money, right?
Right.
But it wasn't so face forward, like up front, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm shitting on you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's gonna do a different, like, that's gonna burn a different fire in you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think hustle culture is like, I mean, it doesn't sound healthy how you're saying it, but what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's a positive? Is it negative?
I personally think it's a positive.
You think it's a positive?
I think it's a positive, but heavily dependent on how you take it and how you, what you get from it. Like for me personally, it motivates me and it gets me juiced. But I think it can get unhealthy in a way where you might lose sense of sense of what's important and what to prioritize. For instance, for example, what I mean by that is some people might get so lost in terms of trying to make money, in terms of trying to work as hard as possible, they forget what are they living for. Are they living to work or are they working to live?
Right.
And
that's a bar right there.
Yeah, yeah. Are you living to work or are you working to live?
I know. One day you're gonna be like, what the hell?
Yeah, what the hell? All my life I work so hard, I've done that. Been there, done that.